We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next. Today on an all-new Daily Helpline, Grammy Award-winning singer and actress, Brandy. Hallelujah.
You don't let go of the heartbreak lets go of you.
That is so profound what you just said.
Yeah.
I wish that mama was here today.
What would you say?
I would have a mouthful to say. Ooh. And I shouldn't say it on TV because it'll be a couple of words.
So my mom's always getting mad at me that I'm on my phone during dinner, but it's like, how else am I supposed to make plans?
The problem is your attitude.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
A woman walking in with lingerie is a little different than a man walking in with a banana hammock.
Hey, let me tell you this. I love for my man to dress up, but he better not come into the bedroom with no lacy boxers. Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Helpline. I'm Miles Edcott.
And I'm Spirit, and we are changing things up today. Now, Miles and I love answering questions from viewers like you, but always wished we had time to tackle more of them. So today, we have a show that is chock full of answers to questions from fans asked everywhere from the mall to your kitchen table. But, oh, you like that? Yes. But first, it's going to be awesome, because you know what? I got to say this, but first, we had so much fun with this special co-host during her first time here that we had to have her back. So I want you to join me in welcoming, once again, Grammy Award-winning singer and actress, Brandy.
Hello, my dear.
Hello, Mama. Oh, gosh, I did. Yes. Welcome back, honey. Welcome back. Have a seat. Hi. Grammy Award-winning. You know, I have to say that because, I mean, do you even know how many albums you've sold?
Not really.
30 million. 30 million. 30 million. How do you do that?
I don't know. I've been very blessed, and
Yes.
I've, had such a great following. Just my fans, they've been with me from the very beginning.
I gotta ask, because the last time you were here, Spirit gave you a little love advice.
She sure did.
You had a little time to put that in action, so I'm wondering, what happened?
Nothing happened yet, Miles.
I
was just here 2 weeks ago. I need a little more time. A little more time.
We'll give you a little grace on that.
Give me a second.
Yes. But did it sink in for you? Did it resonate for you?
It did. I mean, you told me that there is no secret to making a relationship work.
Yeah.
But I'm patient. I'm gonna continue to work on myself. I'm gonna continue to grow, and I'll be ready next time around.
Yeah. So
One
now,
of the things I love about you is that you put your talent into action to help people, and you've really done a lot with your platform. And one of the things is the Norwood Kids Foundation that you started with your brother.
It did.
Which, tell us about that. It's so cool.
The Norwood Kids Foundation, we started it a long time ago, and it's for, inner city kids, talented kids, artistic kids, and we just wanted to give back in that way, because there's a lot of kids out there that just want to express themselves in the arts, and I always think that's great. So
anything you can do to help, huh?
Yeah, anything I can do to help.
Well, are you ready to help some folks today?
I'm ready to help some folks today.
Miles, you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready? You ready at home? All right. So we've got a lot of questions to get through, but first, I want to tackle some of today's big headlines in the Daily Dose. So let's get to it, okay? Now let's talk about the first headline. It reads, Mom punishes daughter by selling Katy Perry tickets on Facebook. Okay, now are you guys familiar with this story?
Yeah, I read about it.
Okay, so let me tell you for those of you who are not familiar at home. Now, Mom has 18-year-old daughter, and she says that the daughter was being a brat and she didn't deserve to go to the concerts. So Mom put the tickets on Facebook at a discounted rate, and they sold in minutes. So my question to you all is, do you believe that she did the right thing by going on Facebook and saying, my daughter is a brat, I'm selling these tickets, if you want them, you got them? Or do you think that that was too harsh?
Well, I think it's two parts. The first part is, you can make an example, and that's what you were trying to do, but to put it out in public, that's shaming, and it's ridiculous, I think. I think she went too far. I think you made it more about you than you did about her at that point, and I don't think it's going to help. It's going to hurt her and you both.
That was none of nobody's business. I feel like that should have been handled privately. I think it's hard enough not being able to go to the concert. I'm pretty sure she's a huge Katy Perry fan, so I think that was the discipline, for her not to go. But to put it on Facebook, that just
Now, what's it about? Why do you think she would do that?
Well, you know, because I think at the end of the day, she was trying to teach a lesson, but what it really becomes about is that you teach it's okay to humiliate. It's okay to shame. And so when you have someone operate from that place, all you're doing is really hurting them in the long run.
Absolutely.
It wasn't just about the tickets now. You made her feel bad about who she is at the root, and you taught her that that's what she should do with her own children down the line.
Yeah,
so you have to be careful. Let's talk about another headline then. How about this one, okay? So this crazy headline reads, Mom dresses toddler in Hooters outfit for a beauty pageant. Look at this photo. Look at this photo.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so let me tell you my issue with this, okay? As a facilitator that deals with sexual abuse and how to prevent child sexual abuse, there is everything wrong with that outfit because it's teaching about the hypersexualization of children, the very folks that we're supposed to protect. And so I get it because the whole idea is this will be really cute. But what you did was you took something where women are objectified, where women are sexualized, and they allow themselves to be because they're grown, they can do that. But you put a child in that place and you have adult minds looking at that child in the same way. It's dangerous.
It's inappropriate, it's dangerous, I'm a mom, and this is just, I'm sorry, but it's disgusting.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, what the parents must have thought as she comes out there and she's dancing and parading herself around?
Well, I think it's a bigger question, though, because this is something about that whole industry, the beauty pageant industry, because they march girls out there that age in bathing suits, too.
Yeah.
And is that appropriate?
With less fabric than that.
So let's take it, is this about Hooters being an inappropriate thing to represent to a child, or is it about the skimpy outfit?
I think it's a combination.
It's all of it.
I think it's a combination.
See, I don't know, because I like wings at Hooters.
Yeah, but you like, is that all you like at Hooters? Tell the truth.
I'm serious.
But a
you don't just go for the
shouldn't
wings.
be wearing a Hooters
I get that.
outfit.
It's totally inappropriate. I agree with the hypersexualism. I got all that. But I think, or is this a judgment against Hooters or the outfit?
You like the 3 Mile Island sauce, huh? Yeah. This is a tough one to me, but the answer to that piece, that's not tough at all.
And the mom, what she did in this case was she is so driven for her girls, because I think there's a sister involved too, to win beauty pageants that they do something to try to set themselves apart. So in her way, she was like, what's never been done before? And obviously this has never been done before, and I hope to hell it never happens again.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
I wish that mama was here today.
What would you say?
I would have a mouthful to say.
Ooh.
And I shouldn't say it on TV because
it'll
be a couple of words that shouldn't be said on television.
It's the long-term effects.
Absolutely.
We gotta be careful.
Absolutely.
We gotta be careful.
All right, so the next one, the last headline covers a very difficult topic. So please note that this segment contains material and photos that are sensitive and maybe unsuitable for some of our viewers. The headline reads, couple shares photos of stillborn baby online. Here's the picture. And so basically what happened in this story is she carried this baby for 8 months and then got the news and decided to deliver it by C-section and brought in a professional photographer to document that. You know, they took pictures. They spent about 2 hours in the room taking pictures so that they would have something to take away. And then the photographer posted them on social media to get the family support. And of course, there was a firestorm on social media. Some people said sympathetic and empathetic, and some people criticized it.
Yeah. Well, you know, this one is tough for me because, you know, when you talk about parents who have lost a child, parents who deliver stillborn children, they are a very interesting, quiet group that we never talk about because they're parents too, but we often don't honor that. And you know, this one touches me because I had a family, a very close friend of mine, a couple, who lost their child 2 weeks before the delivery date, and she had to deliver that child because she was so far into the pregnancy. And so to be in labor that long, to know that when you finally deliver that your child is already passed, it was such a terrible, terrible thing. In one vein, you know, I get, oh, how morbid, how could they? But by the same token, if that's the only moment that you have with your child, and to want to honor them and to remember them in the family and to teach their siblings about them and not to lose sight of them, I get it. I get it. That's hard.
I get it too. My mom lost her first child, and she didn't get a chance to see him. And I just can't imagine what that must feel like, you know, but unbearable. Yeah. Unbearable pain there. Yeah.
What do you think, Miles?
Well, and to me, it's another case of contempt prior to investigation, because I kind of looked at it and I thought, I get the moment with the photographs. It's a sacred moment, that's yours to do with it what you want to, but why social media? Because that's where I crossed over into, at first I thought, that seems a little morbid, like you said.
Well, maybe the intention is to share their story because someone else could be going through the same thing and they want to feel, you know, like they're relating and they're not alone, and maybe that could have helped someone else, you know. It's not our story, it's their story, and so we just have to respect that.
That was a tough one. And so we're going to have a lot more quick questions, and we're going to lighten it up a little bit, so we'll be right back after this.
Yes.
Don't move. Coming up.
Why is it so emasculating for men to feel sexy in the bedroom?
Miles, I'm going to need you to answer this question today.
Come on, Miles.
That's a tough one. I'm scared to answer it.
We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.